I want to make a declaration that it's getting so there's too many names in this family of the same. So we have to give them new names.
As a family, we must decide who should be renamed and do what.
This is the list of duplicates.
The list of dupes.
Well, there's four Dannys, two Mikes, two Kevins, two Chris's, two Marks, two Jameses, two Marys, two Carries, and two Toms. And then you said there was too much, but there's actually four much because there's four Dannys.
So only one of them can keep their name?
That's correct.
Okay,
What are we gonna do?
What are we?
What are we? All these names.
And then who's gonna pay for this?
Well, who chooses who has to change?
Whatever Billy wants, Billy gets.
I think the youngest should get to keep their names, and the oldest can get new names.
It's about the
Tracy was
time
first.
within your entrance to the family, and Michael Tracy entered the family however many years ago he was born. Mike White entered the family only 5 years ago or so.
What should
So he's got a good 20 plus years on Mike
what
White.
should Michael White change his name to? What's his name?
Diedrich.
I
Diedrich
think
White is a very. It's already kind of in my head. Like the name, it's like transferring over to be Diedrich already.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we're
I've just always thought of him as a Diedrich.
So if Grandma Billy says she doesn't want any duplicate names, I think that's a great idea. 100% support it. I never liked my name. I didn't give it to myself, so I don't plan on. I don't need it. You know, I'd prefer Walter or Jeremy or anything but Mike.
So we'll take.
All right, let's go with Chad.
Well, how would you feel about your name being Hans?
I'd like ask Mary. Ask Mary. Come here. Well, let's get Mary in this. Mary, what do you think of my name being Hans? Molly, can I use your hat for a second?
You could be Hans if I could be Lola.
Hold on, Hans, right here.
There's Mary and Mary. Mary Cashman should be Liesel and not Mary anymore.
I have declared that I am not changing my name. I will be Mary, and Little Mary will be changing her name. And Mary Colleen better change her name to Colleen, and Mary Ann can go by Ann.
Mary Ann.
No, my real name is Ann. She became Colleen. I became Ann. So it's all good.
Are you happy that you're not Mary Molly?
No, I don't know. I'm saying I look
Molly.
Oh, you did too. Oh, I did.
So you
Really
didn't have
still-
to be Mary because you're already
Exactly.
Mary in Irish as Molly.
Yes.
Oh no, we didn't factor that into Grandma's decree.
So I'm another Mary.
Uh-oh.
I will henceforth relinquish Kevin, and I will now be Frederick. Thank
Do you
you.
mean Friedrich?
You can call him Freddie for
Friedrich
short.
Müller.
Friedrich Müller.
Thank you.
Yumiko, are you happy that Kevin got to maintain his name?
Yeah, it's easier. But sometimes, like, I misunderstand, like, the cabin and cabin.
No, you're right.
Up to the lake. So, like, everybody's saying, isn't this cabin so beautiful? And I'm talking about him.
Oh, Kevin versus Kevin.
Close.
So, yeah.
Yep.
So maybe
Really, so we should
So
take the
Kevin
word
has,
cabin
like,
and change that.
Kevin has 12, or
Maybe
you can be
you
Kevin
should be
13.
renamed Kevin.
Kevin 13.
Well, we have maybe enough of those.
So yeah.
Kevin 13.
Kevin
There we have
13.
it. Your new name is Kevin 13.
Sounds
We
good.
no longer have any Kevins in the family. Just a Friedrich and a Kevin 13.
Sounds great.
And then there's Carrie Dolan and Carrie. She should be Gretel And Carrie Dolan can keep her name.
So Aunt Carrie needs to change her name?
Yeah.
To what?
He was doing some sightings in St. Louis.
Joyce, maybe?
Why Joyce?
Joyce.
Joyce. No, I am not Joyce. I am the first Carrie. The other Carrie is the interloper. I want to know what I did.
What?
I just want to know, all these years, I feel like I've been a great aunt to you. Wow. And then you choose Joyce? I don't know that I'll ever get over this.
I only want the best for you, okay, Joyce?
Oh, that is, like, I've heard that, but then you chose Joyce?
Everything's gonna be okay.
I've been on that app.
It's confusing.
Are we sticking with Joyce?
No, I am Carrie, and then there is Hildy.
Mark, Andrew, and Mark. That's just too much. I think one of them should be called Fritz, and the other one can keep their name.
My dad's not gonna get his name changed.
Then what about your grandpa?
Yup. I'm gonna change him to Johnny. No, Bob.
Just Bob.
Yeah, the builder.
I would be up for calling older Mark older also. Like Oliver. I think that's a good move.
So younger Mark gets to keep his name?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Either that, or if that isn't going to happen, that's just not going to fly, then I would opt for calling Mark the younger Marco and making that his legal name change.
Yeah.
I'll go with M. Andrew.
You're gonna go by Andrew?
No, M. Period Andrew.
No.
Then there's Tom and Tommy. They definitely, that's just too much. Big Tom should be Franz. I mean, come on, Tom and Tommy.
What do you think about the Chris's?
A lot of Chris's. Wait, how many are there? Two?
Two.
Well, I think Chris Dolan should stay as Chris. And Emily's Chris should change to
young and full of energy.
maybe
And they go on a
Mick Chris?
trip to Germany.
I don't know.
What do you think about Pater?
Pater?
Yeah.
Summers are
I think Pater's good. Does he like that?
I'll ask him. I think he looks like a Pater.
What about instead of Chris, it's Christ?
What concerns me the most are the Dannies. There's just 4 Dannies, and I think we could maybe diversify that name a little bit. Little Danny, big Danny, medium Danny doesn't work. Here's one now. Hello, Danny. Newest Danny. I like this one as Danny, but I think we should change all the oldest ones to new names. What do you think, Aya? We should change one to Baby. And what do you think, Danny? Yeah, one to Ball. That's my stance. Yep.
What's going to become of your husband versus your nephew?
Well, you know, I mean, he's new, he's younger, so like, what's he got? Like, he's got to earn, you know, the next generation of names.
How would you like to rename your nephew?
Dinosaur.
And it's Putty from Seinfeld.
Dinosaur White.
What?
Dinosaur.
Do you think you should maintain your
I
name?
think the first should be named Dan. Oh no, I'll go by Patrick.
You go by Patrick.
Patrick, I will bring my Irish.
You think that Uncle Danny should become Patrick?
Patrick.
I do.
We
Why
already
do you
have a
choose
Patrick.
that name?
Not Patrick. Padrick.
And you've been discussing names.
That's
But we
your
have
team?
Bill here. What about
I am.
Bill
I am.
and Billie? Are those two names that one of them need change? And we have Bill behind you.
Wow, no, you're right.
That wasn't even on the list, was it?
Bill and Billie, oh no.
Bill, I think you're gonna have to change your name.
What do you think? Who would you be, Bill?
William. William instead of Bill.
William.
How about
Yeah.
Willie?
Willie, that'd be good too.
I like Willie.
I like Willie.
Willie. But then
Willie and Millie.
My name is Patty, and nobody has been named after me. I'm kind of hurt by it. Like all these double, triple, maybe four names.
Do you think, Patty, maybe it's because no one can actually carry on your name in the way that you do?
It's true. My dance moves are hard to replicate.
What do you mean by that, Patty?
I don't want to get up and do it, but
Why not, Patty?
I'm just starting to move. But I am singular. It's true. Maybe that's why there's no other Patties.
It could be. There's no other Megans. I know there's a lot of Ryans out there, but somehow in the Cashman family, you are the only Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make you feel?
Good. Because I don't have to rename myself.
Yeah, it's a brutal process.
Yeah. Because I like my name.
Hi, Gregory. How does it feel to be the only Gregory in the Cashman family?
It feels pretty normal since
Mom, where'd you get
been
this?
for quite some time.
Am I filming? Are you on? Am I on?
Maybe. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, Robbie.
Ninja Turtles! I like flowers.
Me too.
Danny, you're on TV.
TV?
Yeah. Oh, say hi. Hi, TV.
Hi, Davy.
Hi, what's your name? Also, what's on your cheek?
Oh, that is face painting. That is from Jacqueline did that.
You don't want to be in this one.
Oh, is it bad?
No, it's all
not great.
There's a lot of casting of asparagus going on right now.
I like to cast asparagus, except that then it smells later.
I don't. How was the spätzle?
The best.
Danny, how was the spätzle?
The best this year.
What about the red cabbage?
Oh, also the best.
Okay. How about that cordon bleu? Are you a meat eater?
Yes. Can't say anything about the cordon bleu.
Why? You didn't love it?
No, I love it.
This year I did not eat the string.
What?
I think I was like 15 before I realized string came on cordon.
That's how you shave.
I think I ate it.
You ate the string.
2 years, yeah.
Well, you turned out okay anyway.
Good fiber.
I'm just curious about those dance moves.
Okay. Megan's asking for it.
Yeah. Walking around the Christmas tree at a Christmas party hop. Everyone dancing merrily in the do 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 do.
Oh, and then the thumb up for Grandpa.
Are you leaving?
Yeah. Megan, can you take a minute break?
Yeah. Do you want to be interviewed?
No.
Why? Are you okay?
No, I'm good. I just want to chat.